Howdy folks, just got my shot. As you can see, number 2, I'm ready to go to Germany. Are you ready to go to Germany? I believe I'm ready to go to Germany. Well, after my shot, I went to go check out. By the way, I got my shot in Gainesville, Florida, home of the Florida Gators. I went to go to the field to check out the field and everything, but for some reason, because I'm there today, it was blocked, so I couldn't walk into the stadium like I normally do. But that's okay, because I'll be coming too. Well, anyways, I'm getting ready for Germany, and I got the shot. Well, being near where I'm from Ocala, Florida, I decided to meet somebody down the road. And that somebody is very special to me. I love this somebody very, very much. And I'm gonna tell you who that somebody is, but I'm gonna leave you in suspense just a second. And I see in the camera, you can see part of her hair, but you will see the rest of her in just a second. So I decided to meet my mama. Hey, Mom.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, meet my mom for lunch, Mom and Brad. And we had a good lunch, didn't we?
Oh, we did. I had a delicious salad.
Oh, all right. Yeah, more than the salad.
Salad, yes.
Salads. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, shock me. All right.
That's only because I listened to my son on live stream.
Okay. Ich liebe Salat, ja?
Yes.
Yep. Very good. Well, we're just sitting here. We're here at Orange Lake, one of my favorite places to fish in Florida. It's in Marion County, aka Ocala, in the same county as Ocala, and talk about some bass, a lot of good fishing, and all that good stuff. Enough of that. I have my mama here, and we're gonna talk about Germany.
Germany, of course.
Oh yeah, ich liebe Deutschland, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, ich liebe Deutschland, and we're gonna talk about it. Now, I was there. Most of y'all know that I was there as a child because my dad was in the military, United States Army, and we lived in Giessen, Germany. And I remember Giessen, Germany like the back of my hand. Okay, but it's just a great place. But now I'm going to ask my mom some questions. In fact, I have 5 questions. Or put it this way, there are 5 of my mom's favorite things in Germany. I'll just put it that way. By the way, this is improv, so we're going with it, okay? So, Mom, first of all, when did you find out we were going to Germany?
March of 75.
75, okay.
Let me rephrase that. 76.
76, okay.
Yes.
So bicentennial year.
Yes.
All right. So Dad got stationed over there, and where did we end up?
He left first. He left in November of that year, and then you and I went in March of 77. We left March the 11th, 1977. Darren was 7 years old. We left on Amtrak train going to Charleston, South Carolina.
Sakakalaki.
Yes, to meet some dear friends, and they let us spend the night with them and then took us to the airport, and so that we got on the plane to Germany.
That's right. So when we first got to Germany and Dad was waiting on us, we lived in a place called Edenhouden Flip-Flops. We used to say flip-flops. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Now why did we move from that place to the quarters we had in Giessen?
Because the one where we moved from the flip-flop place we moved to permanent quarters, and that's where we lived the whole time, the rest of the whole time that we were there. We were there 3 years.
All right.
Yes. And we met a lot of wonderful people, German and American families whose either one spouse or the other was serving in the military. And of course, we were invited to several German homes for dessert.
So good.
And yes, so very good. Yes. And
that's my mama.
Yes. So, yes.
All right. So that's one of yours. Now
Yes.
you came up with 5, right?
Yes.
All right. So what was number 2?
Well,
one of your favorite parts of Germany?
We enjoyed traveling in Germany. And we, as well as Germany, I think my favorite place, I have to say, my favorite place was Garmisch, because Garmisch is just beautiful. And the next favorite place would be Heidelberg. I love the lights
That's for you, Angie Barotic.
At Heidelberg. So we went and we saw the illumination of the castle one night, and that was just beautiful. That was in I believe it was in the July of the part of the year.
That's right, and we went a
Yeah.
couple times.
Yes, we
We
did.
went twice that I know of.
Yeah, well, the one in July, we had a guest from the United States that we had met in Hawaii when we were stationed in Hawaii.
And I called her Aunt Sarah.
And, yes, she was
And
our
Uncle
Aunt
Jack.
Sarah and Uncle Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they treated us like we were their kids.
Yeah.
So wonderful people.
I remember them.
Yeah, and then we got to go to
Oh,
Holland.
can I interrupt real quick?
Sure.
I remember Heidelberg, especially as a kid. Now imagine this, folks. You're not gonna believe this. My dad used to hate it when I made faces in front of cameras. He used to make him so mad. I get in front of cameras, I go, make all kinds of faces and everything. I don't know why. I never do that. And one day we had one of the home movies, the silent ones, and everything. And Dad says, "Act straight, boy." And I went like that. Well, right there on film, I got whacked in the head. But see, now I'm an adult. And guess what I do?
You make faces.
I make faces.
He can't help it.
I can't help it.
That's
Can't help
just the way he is.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, Mom,
That's
with
okay.
Holland.
We went to Holland and we.
This is number 2, right?
Yes.
We're okay.
And then we went into Brussels and Luxembourg. But let me back up. In Brussels, we went and saw the NATO headquarters.
AKA
Yes.
Shape.
Yeah. And so.
And my cousin actually worked there too.
Yes,
he
he
lived
did.
in Mons,
Gregory.
Belgium, and he worked in Shape. I think for 4 or 5 years he was there.
But the thing about it was, all those countries that we went in, every time we got to a line, we had to pull out our passports to let them know who we were, so they would let us in. So they did.
I remember that. I mean, they come with these big Uzis
Yeah,
and
it was-
everything.
Yeah.
Passport bitte.
Yeah.
Or passport bitte. Here you go.
Yeah. And then we had the privilege of being in a really nice church in downtown Giessen.
Yep.
And after church on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights,
Listen.
guess what we would do?
What?
We
Well, tell
would go
him.
get
Tell him.
spaghetti ice.
Spaghetti
That's what's
eyes.
wrong with him. He loves it.
Spaghetti eyes bitte.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah. So and then I enjoyed.
You're a natural at this, by the way, Mom.
And hold on, I don't know about that.
You're a
but,
natural.
Anyway,
Natural.
I worked in the Post Exchange over there, and I enjoyed that. I worked in the men's department there, and so got to meet a lot of nice people.
And your boss
And
was
then
German too, right?
what?
When your boss German?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, yes.
Frau Roche.
Yes.
Frau Roche.
Yeah.
Hello,
And
Frau Roche.
We had a wonderful time when we were in Germany, and again enjoyed all the people, and we still have friends today that we met in Germany, and we still exchange Christmas cards and phone calls, and we talk to each other, a whole lot. And so when you meet your friends when you're off like that, you have them for life.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, and then when we left, when the children and I left before their dad did.
The children?
Yes, then you were one of them.
I know, but
Yes.
Handsome.
We had Darren, 9 years. Darren was 9 years old when we came back to the States, or no, when our second child was born, and we brought him back.
And where was he born?
Frankfurt, Germany, in the Army General Hospital in Frankfurt, Germany.
When at 91st? 91st?
Now, yes.
91st. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. In Frankfurt, Deutschland. Yeah.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun, a lot of memories.
Oh, yes.
Now, back in 2012, I took you and my 2 brothers back to Germany. Now, that was the first time my mom's been in Germany since 1979 and everything. So what was it like going back to Germany since all that time,
It
from
was-
1979 to 2012?
It was great. And the first place that we went after we got off the plane, got our car, and got settled and everything, we went to where we used to live in Flip Flop. Are you sure that's how you?
Well, we called it Edenhouse
Okay,
Flip Flops, but we went to
okay, I
Giessen Busek where we lived.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Gresham
We were
Busek.
temporary in Edenhouse Flip Flops.
Yeah.
Flip Flops,
That's-
and then went to Gruson Busek.
That's right. Well, our permanent place to live was where we brought our son Spencer home, and Darren's first brother. And then, of course, later on, he got a third brother. So there's
Thanks,
three of
Mom.
them.
I used to be
There's
the only
three.
kid. Now I have 2 brothers,
Yes.
and
So
I love
we
it.
had a wonderful family, and just got straight from God.
That's right. Now, Mama, listen with your own words, okay? With your own words. Okay, I invited you to go to Germany in 2012, but you said, no, I don't want to go. But you ended up going anyway. Now, explain how you surprised all my brothers and myself about you going.
Well, I was not going because, just was not going. And then I woke up one Sunday morning about 2 weeks before Darren and the other 2 were supposed to leave to go to Germany. And I thought, everything I have is on that plane, and I want to go with them. So
Excellent, Mama. Excellent, Mama.
So I kind of put it out of my mind for the day, but that night I began to think more about it. So my first thing to do was to call someone to ask them if they would take my daycare for me so I could go. And that would be the answer, if I had someone that would come and do my job for me so I could go.
Well,
And it was your wife, Colleen.
That's right.
Said she took the daycare for me for the 8 days that we were gone, and I appreciated that so much. We went and we had a marvelous time. But only Darren knew that I was coming along until we got to the airport in Jacksonville. And then all of a sudden, I arrived, and the other 2 just looked at each other. They couldn't
what
believe
is
it.
going on?
Yes.
Mama's going to Germany.
So we all 3 went to Germany.
That's
and
right.
had a blast.
That's
I
right.
wouldn't have traded that trip for anything.
Me either.
Yeah.
I took my mom and my brothers. We got off the plane in Frankfurt. We had a vehicle rented. Then we drove to Berlin, which is 5 hours away.
That was after we went to see we went to show Spencer, who was much older then in 2012, of course, because he was born in what?
78?
Yes. And he got to see his first place to live.
Yeah,
So that was special
that was
for
neat.
him. Yeah.
Went to Giessen, went to Schweinfurt, where I was stationed, where I spent 2 years of my life there. Went down to Berchtesgaden, went down to Garmisch, spent a lot of time in Garmisch and Munich, showed them around. But you had a good time, right, Mom?
I had a great time, and all I can say is, if you have a chance to go, please go.
This is my mama.
It'll be a trip that you will never forget. It's wonderful.
That's right. All right. Well, hey guys, I'm looking at the time. We've been talking for 12 minutes and 44 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to tell you something publicly, Mom. I love you very much.
Well,
You're
I love
the best.
you too.
You're the best mom ever. And
You're special.
and thank you for being my guest for my
you're
next
quite
video
welcome.
that we put out next Monday. Today is April
dear.
6th. So I appreciate that.
Okay.
I got a kiss from my mama. All right. So in closing, all right, I just want to say, we got to try some spaghetti ice. You got to try some spaghetti ice. I already
Of
tried spaghetti
course.
ice. I know what spaghetti ice is. You know what spaghetti ice is,
Of
right?
course.
You used to leave with spaghetti ice, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, so good, so good. But in closing, now my mom, she's fixed on this. She knows exactly what to do. We're going to say bye-bye, all right? So on the count of 3 in German, eins, zwei, drei. Dankeschön, tschüss. Oh! And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Dankeschön, tschüss. Oh!